So we decided to go to the Wagah border, also called the India-Pakistan border. This was right at the parking right at the beginning. My wife and me, we decided to spend a whole afternoon there, and it was absolutely amazing to think that another country lay just across the border line, which was less than, at this point, this being the entry to the Colosseum like ceremony that happens every day at the India Pakistan border. We, of course, were on the Indian side and getting ready to watch the ceremony where the flags are lowered at the end of the day, sort of like a truce call, and soldiers from both the sides, that is the Indian BSF, the Border Security Force. There they are in the background, the Border Security Force showing us around. That is the point where India ends. That is a Jawan, a soldier from the Border Security Force. And in the background, there is the Pakistani Ranger. And I did ask them if they ever spoke or became friends with each other, but the answer was no. There's cameras on both sides, so they're not really allowed to do that. This, of course, is the gate that opens up for the ceremony to take place. Lots and lots of people in this environment, lots of fun just being there and watching this absolutely amazing ceremony. That is the Pakistani emblem, the Indian national emblem, and the two gates with the line. If you see the white line sort of dividing the two borders, the crowd waiting in anticipation for the ceremony to begin. There's the Indian flag, and once again, I'm trying to film with my phone onto the Pakistani side, which is amazing to think that probably 20 feet away was another country, and the Pakistani side. Those were the Pakistani military personnel. This is now back to the Indian side. The ceremony, well, at least the pre-ceremony is just about to begin. They had some volunteers from the crowd to run over, to basically hold the Indian flag and increase the levels of patriotism on display over there. There is the Indian Tiranga fluttering proudly, looking absolutely magnificent. And I gotta say, just being in an environment like this really does make you feel patriotic, really makes you feel happy to be an Indian, and just electrifying as the atmosphere was. Now, as you can tell, the crowd is building up. There must have been 20, 30,000 people. I'm told that the capacity there is over 60,000, but this is before the ceremony began. And there is a senior personnel from the Border Security Force. Those are the Pakistani Rangers, once again captured with my telephoto lens. And of course, you're not allowed to go on that side. It's not like you could walk across and say, hello, how you doing? That does not happen. But the Pakistani Rangers wearing their outfits proudly. And there is the Pakistani side. When India and Pakistan have a cricket match, and you've seen how the tension kind of builds up. This was once again on the Indian side. They asked for volunteers from the crowd. They were all waiting there, lots of singing and dancing before the actual ceremony began. And yes, that was, as you can see, the MC of the evening, so to speak. But from the side of the BSF, and the ceremony has just begun. And as you can tell, this is absolutely amazing.
You can hear the
the
crowds
Indian
cheering.
BSF, the women of the Indian BSF proudly carrying our flags. That I said is a BSF Jawan who probably was the MC of the evening. I love the way he got the crowd charged up. It was it was almost like watching someone in the WWE. Look at that. Absolutely
There's a
spectacular.
BSF
That's a
Jawan
showman right there.
pumping up the
Look at
audience.
his style. Okay, give me a loud cheer. Give me a loud cheer. As you can tell. And
Big
there
drum.
you see two of the, I do not know what their designation was, but two really tall, well built Jawans, carrying these powerful guns, looking all powerful. Feels good to see uh, such, action hero style Jawans in the BSF. And look at the way they walk. This was absolutely amazing. And the final march. And as you can see, the crowd is building up. More and more people coming in. This was the next set. Probably the K9 unit of the BSF walking to take their positions. And there is our showman again. I gotta say, kudos to him.
There's the beauty. This is absolutely goosebumps. Amazing. Look at this. And So a lot of
So absolutely amazing how both sides are posing, and the coordination, that is amazing to watch as well. As you can tell, there were more people on the Indian side, and as we come almost to the end of the ceremony, flags are now going to be lowered. It's about 45 minutes in all, and as you can tell, the flags are now being lowered. And look at that coordination from both sides, India and Pakistan. Absolutely amazing to watch.
both come down at the same speed. The Indian and the Pakistani flags, they both come down at the same speed. And a huge roar from the Pakistani side, and a huge roar from the Indian contingent as well.